This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by ShireSociety.com.
Just totally apathetic towards process.
So what do you... I don't vote either, but I also don't campaign. I don't get the campaigning and not voting.
I wasn't going to campaign this year, but
You just
I just kind of went out.
That's fucking hilarious. Huntsman's completely skipped Iowa. He spent all his time in New Hampshire.
Where's it got?
Ooh!
What's it say?
Santorum's 3% ahead of Paul.
No kidding.
I don't know what the 43 I was talking about earlier. They have different numbers. Like sometimes they're they're like age-based demographics. But it seems like Ron Paul is winning all of them.
So it's between Santorum. Romney's not in the lead.
Probably not out there.
I think Romney was like third last time I looked.
It's a little. Did you have some inkling there would be something going on?
So you said the 7. All right. So Santorum. Suppose Santorum, because to me, I don't like him at all. Talk about a douchebag.
Basically, everyone's wrong. He's probably the worst.
But would you want him over Obama because he's more of a small government guy?
No, they're the same thing. Santorum, Obama, Romney, they all basically get a 0. Maybe a couple of them might get a 0.5.
If I can't have Ron Paul, I want the guy who's going to do the absolute worst job possible. That's going to wake people up faster.
Think about what
this shit's coming down. It's got to go down.
And how incredibly incompetent he would have been. You want that war to end? We should have all voted for McCain. He would have screwed up everything.
I think Obama was the worst candidate. I was glad.
Yeah, but he got that war rolling along.
What are you talking about? Every promise he made in the campaign, he hasn't kept. He's done the complete opposite.
No, that's what I mean.
That's perfect. That's perfect. If you want to show the bullshit that is the state, like they'll say whatever they need to get elected, and then boom, they'll just do the same thing the guy before them did because there's somebody pulling the strings.
So let me go back here. So you're not going to vote for?
I'm not going to vote for anybody.
Not going to vote for anybody.
Not going to vote for anybody.
But you would like to see Ron Paul win. Or do you just?
That would be preferable to probably the other candidates. I wouldn't be where I am right now if I hadn't learned about Ron Paul before.
He's the gateway drug.
Yeah.
So wait, he's the guy who got you into this?
Dr.
Paul cured her apathy, and then 4 years later she left.
Well, no, I was still pretty angry, but it was the other end of the spectrum, so he kind of changed my mind about
What do you mean the other end of the spectrum?
wanting to be a crazy socialist.
Oh, you were a lefty too?
Yes.
You two were lefties.
Yeah.
I still consider myself the lefty. I just consider this new left to be a bullshit. I mean, the left was supposed to be about individualism. The left is supposed to be about, liberty.
Yeah, before Ron Paul,
It's Marxism that is really the closed market, socialist idea. That's not like the traditional liberal sense. It depends what you ask what liberal is. And you ask anybody what is left and what is right, and everybody has their own definition. It's proprietarians. The right is proprietarian and the left is anti-proprietarian. Or the right is Christians and the left is atheism. Or, people have all of these different bullshit ideas, all trying to describe a one-dimensional way to look at the world.
The old world is collapsing, and it's going to take its slave driver governments with it. But what will rise up in their place? In New Hampshire, the Shire Society has a plan, a thriving web forum, and a history of action.
He didn't take long to come up with a plan.
You can sign up right now at ShireSociety.com.